How's it going today, Scorpio? Thanks so much for joining me today on the channel. My name is Robin and this is AriesFireTarot. Really appreciate you tuning in. I know there's a lot of tarot readers out there, so it does mean a lot to me when you take 10-15 minutes out of your day to watch my videos. Just getting prepared to do end of month readings for April 2019 for Scorpio. My sister is Scorpio, so just saying. Guys, this is a general reading, may or may not resonate with everyone that's watching right now, so if it does, that's awesome. If not, just take what you can from the reading and leave the rest for another viewer. That's how these general readings work. It's, you know, if it could resonate with everybody, that would be great. Then I would be amazing, but chances are only bits of the video will work for every viewer. Anyway, enough babbling. I'm just shuffling a couple more times here. I have to pay attention when I'm shuffling, otherwise the cards go flying all over the place. I'm not ignoring you. Okay, Scorpio. I feel like I need to cut the deck in half, and then we'll get going. All right, guys. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is like, obviously it's like a churchy card, right? So this is a representation of being spiritual or going to church or finding a trusted advisor from the clergy or whatever your faith or religion might be. For some of you, it could be like meditation is your religion, right? And maybe getting back in contact with that a little bit. Got the Page of Pentacles here for you. So really, I think some of you could be like even just praying for financial news, right? You could be in a bit of a bind financially. So you could be, you know, there's nothing wrong with praying for money. Like, you guys, I mean, some people feel bad about wanting money. And I think that, you know, for some of us, we're brought up like money's the root of all evil. You know, rich people are not nice people. And that's propaganda, you guys. It's okay to be abundant. The universe wants you to be abundant. I think I'm just really getting a tone here that some of you feel like it's not an appropriate thing to have lots of money. But why not? Why should somebody else be rich and not you? So I think that if you're asking for money, you need to stop feeling bad about it. Otherwise, you just don't feel like you deserve it. And then you don't end up getting the money. And then you just feel really bad on top of not having any money. So just get that in your head a little bit. We've also got the Three of Wands here. So this talks about, I think some of you could be like well along your path as far as, you know, your life. I think some of you have not had money for a great portion of your life, which is why you're saying these prayers about finance. This is like an inadvertent finance reading somehow. I just have to read the cards the way they come out. So you're looking out into the future, and you can see that there's one wand in front of this character and there's two behind him. So you've come quite a bit of a way already. Like, you've been working hard. I think you've been like a good person. I think for some of you, you're just starting to feel like the universe doesn't want to bless you with money. Just really getting a strange vibe here. But I've got the Magician card here for you. And this card, please look deep into the magician's eyes. He is here to tell you that you are able to create your own reality, whatever you would like that reality to be, despite any sort of preconceived or taught notions that, you know, I know some cultures like to teach that being in poverty is closer to God. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I just don't agree with that. Like, I don't get that kind of, you know, I'm not even going to get into that whole business, because I'm not like a super religious person. I'm incredibly spiritual, and I believe in a lot of things, but I don't believe in some of the teachings that it kind of leaves people struggling financially. And you shouldn't have to. It teaches people to not want to be rich, because rich is a bad thing. And rich is not a bad thing. Rich is, you're able to help other people. I mean, if you have money, there are things that you should be doing. I definitely think like donating money or hiring people to work. I mean, there's things you can do that are very, very nice with money. If you look at some of the wealthiest people in the world, like one of my favorite rich people to identify with in Canada anyway is Michael Weckerly, and he is really self-made. Like, he made everything happen from the ground up because that's what he wanted to do. But he also turns around and he donates money. Like, he helps people, he hires people, he's got businesses, and you know, like, and this is what I'm seeing, like, if you change the way that you think a little bit, that, you know, abundance of all kinds is healthy. And I think that could be why you have this sort of extended lifetime of lack, because you were brought up to think that way, but you don't have to. So I'm seeing here, we've got the Strength card underneath the Hierophant. That was quite a lecture. I'm really sorry. So, you know, so you have to really be strong in believing that you're worth this. And this is something that can be so ingrained in us that we could be doing our affirmations, you know, law of attraction is just not happening, but you have to really believe it. That has to come from inside you. It can't just be like the seesaw of like, well, this is what I really want, and then you have this thought that, well, I don't really deserve it. So that's something that you're gonna have to overcome. So there's 2 books I want to recommend right now for you. Bob Proctor, You Were Born Rich, which is free. And there's another book, it's not free, but I just started reading it myself. It's called 3 Magic Words. And this is about how we are the creators of our life. And everything starts with the way you think. And it also addresses blocks that have been planted in your memory since childhood, like the way that you were brought up. Especially, guys, if you had like poor parents, or you grew up in a poor town or whatever, and you just see there's no money, so you think there's no money, but if you look the other way, there's tons of money, and you're allowed to have some. Yeah, you've definitely been trying for a long time to pull in a lot of abundance here with the 10 of Wands, and then we definitely have, so you're waiting for, with the Page of Pentacles, you're waiting for this money to come in. You're like, where's my money? Money isn't bad, you guys. You have to keep going. Like, don't give up. Let's see what's going to happen here with the 3 of Wands. See what's going to happen, like, going forward. Yay, 3 of Cups, you guys. You're definitely going to have something to celebrate. You've been working for a long time. It looks like you really deserve this. Like, I believe that you're a really good person. And you've been working your hiney off. Like, you've just been... Like, you get up, you go to work, you do all the right things, you know, you hold doors open for people. You're a nice person, and you've got 2 3s here. So if you believe in angel numbers, do angel number search. Angel number, let me say that one more time. Angel numbers 3 3, 3 and 3. You've been working hard. You're going to have something to celebrate very soon. This is like, obviously the cups are about emotion. They're all overflowing. Everything is flowing from one cup to the next. You have these like wood nymphs, these fairies, they're celebrating. This is going to be you, because you've got something coming in for you. And this is definitely going to be something that you're going to be creating from yourself. You know, everything starts with the way you think about things. So even if something comes to you, you're the one that attracted this. You created this, right? So we've got the Magician, and then underneath it, wow, you guys, 5 of Pentacles. And this is where I was talking about that, that lack, that you see in front of you, but behind you, if you were to look the other way, there's all this money. Like, you look at these people in the card, they're kind of like, man, you know, things are a little bit scarce right now. What can we cut from our budget so that we can keep going? But then the light shining from them is through all these pentacles. And this is also sort of a church sort of, you know, that, what's the word I'm looking for? Stained glass window effect. You know, so you definitely, if you would just believe a little bit more, if you would have that faith that, you know, and being spiritual or religious does not mutually exclude people from being wealthy. I mean, there's some very wealthy spiritual people. There's some very wealthy religious people. And you can make this happen, guys. You've got that money and it's kind of like in the background, you know? You're the magician. Make it happen. Make this happen, you guys. And then you'll finally be able to, woohoo, you know? You definitely, you've got that going on. You've got that. I see that really by the end of the year. It's a long way out, but I'm seeing it's going to take a little bit more belief. It's going to take a little bit more of that creator spirit from you guys. Like, start studying how to do this. If you don't believe, that's the biggest key. If you believe that you deserve it, if you believe that there's enough to go around, then things will start to flow a little bit better for you. And I see this, yeah, you're carrying it for a bit longer. So stay in faith, you guys. Check out those 2 books. If this is something that, check out Angel Numbers 1144. I just saw that on the time. You know, because it all starts in your head and the way that you think about abundance or lack. So check out those books and stay in faith and listen to your whatever works for you, affirmations, do your meditations, blah, blah, blah. Hang in there. I do see quite a bit of abundance coming in for you. Just let it flow in. So, whew, okay, you guys, I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to go have some more caffeine. So I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now. Bye.